Have you ever wondered why buying a home in India feels nearly impossible? On one hand, we see luxurious flats being sold for hundreds of crores, while on the other, most families struggle to afford a simple 2 BHK or 3 BHK apartment. This isn't just a feeling, the numbers back it up. One way experts measure housing affordability is the price to income ratio, or PTI. Imagine taking the price of an average 1,000 square foot home and dividing it by the median household income. Globally, a PTI below 5 is considered affordable. In India, the average PTI in 2023 was around 11, meaning an average home costs 11 years of a household's income. In Mumbai, the PTI spikes up to a shocking 40. In comparison, the United States has a PTI of 3.6, Germany 9, China 29, and even Sri Lanka 26. This shows just how unaffordable Indian cities have become, even compared to many other countries. Another way to understand affordability is the EMI to income ratio. This measures how much of a household's monthly income goes toward home loan EMIs. If it's below 50%, homes are generally considered affordable. But in India, this ratio has risen from 46% in 2020 to 61% in 2024. Cities like Mumbai, New Delhi, Gurugram, and Hyderabad are at 116%, 82%, 62%, and 61% respectively, meaning people often spend more than half or even more of their income just on EMIs. Only a few cities, such as Ahmedabad, Chennai, and Kolkata, remain somewhat manageable at 41%, 41%, and 47%. So why is housing in India so expensive? Many people assume rising costs of steel, cement, or construction are the cause. While these contribute, they are not the main drivers. The real reasons lie deeper in the fundamental imbalance of demand and supply. First, land supply is constrained and unpredictable. Out of hundreds of Indian cities, only a fraction have approved master plans that clearly outline zones for housing, schools, hospitals, and infrastructure. Even these plans are often incomplete, lack financing clarity, or are delayed. Developers sometimes buy large tracts of land but release projects in tiny portions, deliberately limiting supply. This ensures that prices remain high. In contrast, countries like Singapore use detailed master plans with strict timelines, maintaining balance between supply and demand. Second, there's the shadow or black economy. A significant portion of India's money supply is unaccounted for, estimated around 13 to 14% of GDP. Since black money cannot easily be invested in regulated assets like stocks or gold, a huge portion ends up in real estate, artificially inflating demand and pushing prices higher. Third, high vacancy rates and weak rental markets worsen affordability. India currently has about 1 crore vacant homes and simultaneously faces a shortage of 1 crore affordable homes, a paradox. Many property owners avoid renting out homes due to slow legal enforcement of tenant laws. Rental housing has declined from 53% in 1971 to just 28% in 2011, with the trend continuing downward. This pushes more people into buying, further increasing demand while supply lags behind. Over the last 30 years, housing prices in India have grown at around 9.3% per year, while inflation averaged 6%, meaning real estate has consistently outpaced income growth. This is why affordability has steadily weakened. Cities like Mumbai and Delhi are seeing extreme unaffordability, while Ahmedabad, Chennai, and Kolkata remain comparatively accessible. Even though the Indian market has shown resilience post-COVID, with increasing incomes and some stabilization in interest rates, housing still remains out of reach for the average household. While global economic improvements and better supply in the medium term may ease some pressure, the structural challenges of land scarcity, black money, and rental policy enforcement will continue to define affordability for years to come. The key takeaway is simple. India's housing crisis isn't just about construction costs or inflation. It's about systemic barriers that prevent supply from meeting demand, create artificial demand, and discourage rental markets. Understanding this helps us see why owning a home isn't just expensive, it's a reflection of broader economic and policy challenges. Owning a home in India will remain a dream for many until these structural issues are addressed, reminding us that real solutions require looking beyond the surface numbers to the deeper dynamics of supply, demand, and policy.
This information is brought to you by Ramakrishna Surathu, author of the book You Are God, founder, developer, and chief executive officer of the self sustainable city